I had to discover what life was really about. And I said earlier that it wasn't about my feelings, right? But as long as I felt life was about my feelings, I was hurt by friends, by families. I could be hurt by girlfriends. I could be hurt by my father. I could be because they might have said something to me. You could be hurt so easily because you believe that life was about feelings. So when somebody does something, it impacts you to such a great degree because your perception of life is about feelings. Bring your whole mind, because we'll go a little deep, right? Your perception of life was about feelings. So that anybody that had hurt your feelings, as a matter of fact, because that's what your perception was on about life, anybody could hurt your feelings. I'm going to turn the corner on you. But what happens when your perception changes when it's not about your feelings? When life is not about feelings, then anybody can't hurt you. Because that's not your sensitive area. Bring your whole mind. I want you to get this. When you feel, because I say that your life is about feelings, the reason why I say that, you might not have thought that your life was about feelings, but your life is about feelings because you exalt and elevate your feelings above everything. That's why so many young black men are killing another black men over their feelings. You disrespected me, you did this wrong to me, you cut me off on the street, you stepped on my shoes. Everything is feeling based. That's their perception. Life is about feelings. You get that? So you're easily penetrated. But what happens when your perception changes and it doesn't believe that life is about feelings anymore? Then somebody stepping on your shoes will have no effect on you. Then somebody disrespecting you will have no effect on you. Because that's not a sensitive area to you. Because now you're able to look and see something different. Right? Before, you're blinded and all you could see is your perception of life as feelings, and so you put everything into feelings. So much so that you'll kill somebody because you feel someone disrespected you, and disrespect has to do with what you feel like, right? So just follow me, right? So now the Most High understands that about human beings, and the Most High is trying to develop you, and he's trying to develop character inside of you, right? So that you're not penetrated nor affected by what everybody else is penetrated and affected by. So when you're penetrated, and yes, paradigm shift, when you're penetrated and you are affected by what everybody else is affected by, right, you are limited. But the Most High wants to develop something inside of you, so those are not your areas of weakness nor sensitivity, right? So remember earlier, when I was a teenager, I was telling you I had associated God's love to my feelings, right? Because like everybody else, I elevated my feelings. So when he didn't come to deal with my feelings, I'm feeling what's going on. But he's developing character in me, and he's showing me, giving me a different perception on life, and he's telling me that there's something that's far more important than your feelings. And that is my will. And within my will is your completeness. Oh, I'm about to take you somewhere. Come on, bring your whole mind. Within my will is your completeness. Right? And the only way you can get there is you have to reduce what you have elevated and elevate what you've reduced. Somebody say, what you talking about, Dre? You have to reduce your feelings. You have to reduce elevating your feelings as the most important thing in your life, right? And what you have reduced was my will, then you have to elevate it. Reduce your feelings and elevate my will. Whew.